Social media is not just a trend, it's an essential part to your business marketing strategy. It's not enough to drive business growth, but these platforms, they connect you with your customers, increase awareness of your brand, and boost your leads and sales. Social engagement helps you build trust, authority, and also shows your brand's personality to thousands and thousands of people every single day. So today, more than ever, we need to talk about how to use social media in your content marketing strategy for 2023. Let's do it. You ready? Let's go. All right, let's talk about it. So with more than 3 billion people logging onto social media every single month, it's no surprise that social media provides a lot of potential for businesses because consumers habitually log on every single day and they're exposed to tons of companies. However, it can create some challenges for businesses because of its ever-changing space, which is really noisy and really crowded. You guys know, especially with Instagram and with Facebook, how many times they've changed the platform, how to use the platform, which elements of those features are going to be more highlighted versus others, and the ever changing algorithm. So this is why it's important to have a marketing strategy. It's going to help you have a plan so that you're not kind of exposed to all of the elements that are surrounding the platforms itself. So first up, what are the benefits of using social media platforms in your content marketing strategy? The first thing, it gets attention and builds awareness about your business. The hard part is that people sometimes confuse true social media platforms and other platforms where you can post. And right now we're seeing that changeover where Instagram many years ago was kind of like a true social media platform. It was a way that you can get tons of engagement and awareness for your business. And we've seen that switch over now to TikTok. TikTok is the greatest place to be discovered. It's the greatest place to get awareness. And we have tons of videos talking about funnels, you know, the V funnel, the wide part, the big part of the funnel. That's where you get the awareness. That's where you put the help or the content that's going to help your customers the most or attract them to like you and like your personality, to present what you offer. And that's really what's going to help your business get that attention, is by using those methods. But you need to understand which platforms to put those things on. Instagram necessarily won't be the best place. Pinterest might be a better place for discovery, especially if you're using search keywords. TikToks are going to be highly discoverable because their algorithm is still showing tons and tons of new people your content to see how it performs, and not just the people that follow you. So understanding how awareness works for your business is super important, and that's one of the main big features of understanding the benefits of social media in your content marketing strategy. The other thing that you need to understand is that it communicates authority with your customers. Your customers are also people that want to understand that you're going to help them. And if by you helping them, they're now beholden, but they're attached to you. They make a connection, a relationship with you. And that's really key in building trust. We talk about this all the time. People buy from people that they like. If they like you, they trust you, they will understand your services better. They'll communicate and engage with your content better, and hopefully if you have the other pieces of your funnel prepared, they'll eventually make a decision to purchase from you as well. Number 3, it shows authenticity to your customers. Long gone are the days where you need like a 3-piece camera system and professional lighting and all that kind of fun stuff. Even what I'm doing right now on this YouTube channel, I'm in my office and I have one light that I have and a microphone. That's it. And even this would be considered high produced content. People want to really see what the in and outs are. So if you're showing maybe your service or your product, show how it works in real life. What does this look like in a home if it's a product? How does this make my business better if it's a service? These are the things that people actually care about. They want to see the results, and they want to be able to envision the results in their situation, in their context. So show authenticity to your customers. Encourage engagement with customers and leads. So it's one thing to create cool graphics or to have fun videos, but are you actually helping your customers or your leads that are moving through your funnel take the appropriate next steps? And you want them to firstly find something that they like, that you're talking about, that you're speaking directly with them. And we talk about brand messaging in one of our previous videos, and you can get that on our YouTube channel. So make sure that you're talking directly to your customers, what their pain points are, so they feel that connection, that you actually understand where they're coming from. And then those engagements will start to pop up, having people comment and provide their own feedback, having them save and share your stories. Those are the things that we really want, because those people eventually will start to maybe look for other ways to support or to engage with you, which is like a decision, a purchase. What this whole thing is about. We want to use social media as a tool to help our business make more money, close more deals, connect with more people in our network. Those are the type of things that we want people to make decisions towards. And lastly, grow affordably by using marketing tactics that don't cost so much. So participating in a trend is not always a bad thing. Sometimes people look down at that. But if you're leveraging the momentum that a certain trend has and you use that to memify plight of your industry, that's going to help your bottom line and get more people to laugh or get more people to notice or recognize how funny that is. That's going to help you without even trying to maybe spend money to promote a post or anything like that. So think about TikTok, think about LinkedIn, how people sometimes post those square memes about, what my job is, my mom thinks my job is, what my friends think my job is, what my job actually is. If you do a good one executed well, you can leverage that moment in time where people were posting that for your specific business. Same thing on TikTok, when there's a popular trend or a popular sound. That's where you can insert your narrative into a trend, almost like hijack the power of it for your business, for whatever your service is, for whatever your product is. And if you do it in a way that also highlights the pain point, you're getting the engagement, you're getting the interaction that people are liking this. At the same time, you're not spending extra money to help promote maybe the solution that you offer. All right, so now let's talk about building your social media content strategy. You might be wondering, okay, Bart, you've mentioned this so many times, social media content strategy. What does that actually mean? A social media content strategy is a plan that contains all the ins and outs of how you'll use the content to grow your brand and reach your goals on social media platforms. Okay, so if you're looking to build a social media platform, you got to plan exactly how you're going to use the content to grow your brand. And it takes practice and it takes a lot of feedback. So you got to make sure you're tracking all of the different social media stuff that you're doing. And eventually you'll refine the plan, and then you'll get to a place where you feel comfortable in what you're doing and you have a tune and a cadence, a pace of how you're doing it and how you're getting the feedback and how that's going to change and affect some of your decisions. So let's talk about it. Let's build a social media content strategy. The number one thing, it's obvious, but it's obvious because it's true, is to set the goals that align with your brand. We have tons of videos talking about brand heart, brand mission, brand vision. What's your brand tagline? What's your brand message? So you want to set goals that align with your vision and your mission so that you're 100% in stream with everything that's happening inside of your company. You don't want to do social media as like a adjunct or a proxy or a appendage of what your business actually is. You want your social media to be a integrated force that flows, elevates, and expands your business in the right direction. I think we waste a lot of energy, which is like our best resource we have as entrepreneurs, as business owners, as marketing directors, whatever it is. We waste a lot of energy looking over here, trying to run this over here while simultaneously run something over here. Bring everything together, be super focused, line up every one of your campaigns, every one of your ideas, line them up with your vision and your mission. That's the greatest way to make this work be effective for your business so that it's not like a waste of time and energy and you feel like, oh, I gotta sit down and plan some social media content. That's because the social media content that you're trying to plan on a separate meeting that you're not involving your team members with or whatever it is not lined up with your vision. If you got a business, your business needs to be the nucleus of everything, and everything that happens around this business, whether it's sales, whether it's marketing, whether it's customer support, whether it's systems and processes, whether it's management, everything needs to focus in on what this business stands for and why it's relevant and how you're going to accomplish your main goal. So the first thing you have to do when you're talking about a social media content strategy is to set goals that are aligned with your brand. Number 2, research your audience and the platforms they use. Again, find the video that we've talked about this already before. This is where you're going to try to do a little bit of, research on who you believe is your target audience and who, if you have sales already, have purchased from you before. Find the intersect and create a profile. Find out what types of platforms are they using, because again, we don't want to waste effort. We want to make sure that we're putting the effort that we have available to us to the best use of our ability. So we want to make sure that we're talking to them where they're spending time. I don't want to talk to single mothers who are over the age of 40. I don't want to necessarily talk to them on TikTok, because there may not be a lot of people on there in that demographic. Depending on what your service is, there may be, but again, only you know your business and only you know what the mission and the vision is for your business. The next thing that I want to talk about is also optimizing your social media profiles. This is a often overlooked step, but it's something that's going to help you and your business immensely. By making your profile picture clear and visible of your face, by making your bio something that is very searchable and exactly what people might search in a search bar, it's going to help you rank higher when people are looking at the list of profiles when they search a term. You want to make sure that if you're a plumber in the state of Georgia, that you say, I'm a plumber in Georgia. If you, or put even more specifically, the city that you're in, you want to say exactly what the types of services that you offer. Are you doing commercial work? Are you doing residential work? Those are things that you want to craft a special message or a little sentence or two that says exactly what it is, and use words that are searchable key words. This is what it means to optimize your social media platform. If you have a profile that has an ability to put pin a post at the very top, or to have highlights, optimize those things again for things that people might search for, so that you can be in the field when someone is searching for those things, your profile is going to show up. These are the things that are often overlooked but have a huge impact in your searchability and creating that awareness that you're actually looking for. Next is choose your topic areas and post types. So what are you specifically going to be talking about? And we've done this exercise with many people called a content pillars, where you have 3 major ideas, maybe even 5 ideas that you like. These are the main ideas that we often find ourselves using to help explain what we do, solve problems for people, find ways to reframe ideas that people might have. You know, people might think of it this way, but you got to think about another way. And from there, you craft 5 or 10 messages for each one of these ideas. Expand on those ideas is what I'm trying to say, and bring them down 5 times underneath them. This is now the content types. So some of them may be memes, some of them may be how-tos, some of them may be call to actions. Now you have your topic areas and you have your post types. What types of posts are they? Is it going to be a reel? Is it going to be a static post? Is it a video? How are you going to explain these ideas? And then when you have that little chart of the main, may say 5 content pillar ideas and the messages that go along with them, that's like your source, your backbone, everything for anything that you do. So then you can go off and say, okay, this is a cool trend maybe, or maybe this is an idea that I have, or maybe we'll have a promotion on something I want to talk to. Which one of these things does this work with my content pillars? And then, okay, which post type am I going to use? And which message is it going to be like the catchphrase? Which message is going to be the call to action? Okay, we're going to use this one for this idea. And that's like your bingo card. You know what I mean? Like you just pick, all right, one of these, and that's going to work. And if you like want to see an example of this, because this is a really cool idea. Some people, I've seen this before, have used it and shown it, but if you guys want to see it on this channel, I will make a video separate about this. Just let me know down in the comments. Last but not least, there are 3 things at the end that you need to do that I consider to be the easy part and not the hard part. Like before it takes time, you got to sit down, you got to make a plan, you got to do all these things. The last 3 things: set up the calendar and the publishing schedule. You can use Meta Business Suite, you can use TikTok, you can use whatever platform it is. Next thing is create a plan to engage with others. Either that's an assignment you make for yourself, an assignment you assign to somebody else. Put it in your personal calendar or your business calendar to say, I'm going to spend an hour a day and connect, engage with other accounts, and keep track of the analytics. So every week, most platforms have a way for you to get the information of what happened with your post, categorize it, track it, put it into a spreadsheet. So having a social media content strategy keeps you focused, and it keeps you accountable, and it keeps you centered on your mission and your vision, and not so focused on algorithms, platform changes, trends. Now you're kind of like, I'm locked in, I'm loaded. Okay, that's it for now, guys. I'm super stoked to be back here talking with you. Hopefully this helps you with your social media content strategy and how to get started. Next is going to be talking about what to do if you already have a content strategy and you want to integrate social media. We're going to talk about the connection between marketing, social media, how to fuse them together, and what the difference is between the two. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. Like and subscribe. It does actually help if you made it this far through the video. If you have questions, drop them in the chat. I would love to answer them. All right, peace out.